Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Sorry it took me a little while. Took me a minute to get the microphones turned on. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Yes, I have the white spots on my head. I'm about to do neurofeedback. That means I have uh, 1023 paste, which is neurofeedback paste, and I have my neurofeedback amplifier, the NeuroAmp 2, ready and fire it up, and ready to go. And I'm getting ready to put it in the right place. But I got a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about. Um, yes, we are still in the throes of the election, and now the cabinet of President Trump is being built. And that cabinet includes my cousin. Yes, he is my cousin, Robert Kennedy Jr. Just to give you a little understanding of why I call him my cousin is because he is my cousin. I'm related to every president, believe it or not. And if you look up Lockett House on Google, you will see the home of my great 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 grandfather, James Stephen Lockett, and that was also the scene of the last battle, the last significant battle of the Civil War, which is the Battle of Sailor Creek. The Battle of Sailor Creek took place on the front lawn of my great 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 grandfather's house. Can you believe that? Yes, Confederate soldiers. And after the war, the house is called Lockett House. You can look it up right now. Open another browser and look up Lockett House. It's in Virginia. That house was also used as a hospital for the Confederate Army soldiers after the battle, and it is now a landmark. It's on the same estate of land as Armstrong Lockett Manor, which is a big mansion type of house, which belonged to my four great grandfather, Osborne Lockett, who was the last great landholder in the state of Virginia. My slave owning ancestors. All right, so now here you see I've got the NeuroAmp hooked up. Green is a little loose. I can tighten up green. There you go. Tighten up green a little bit. All right. The signals are all in the green. Okay. And we're going to do some neurofeedback. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about with reference to Robert Kennedy being on Trump's team, on Trump's staff, is that he's very focused on health. Health is the reason why I've been kind of in the spotlight or under the microscope of the powers that be ever since the year 2020. As you know, I'm an anti-vaxxer. I've been an anti-vaxxer for a while because vaccines, in my understanding of things, burned my son and put him on the autism spectrum about 14, 16 years ago. And so everybody was just minding their own business, and nobody really cared what holistic health practitioners did or said or anything. Up until 2020. Then 2020 it became mandatory, and taking the Jizab was the only solution for all health problems. We got attacked. All holistic health representatives or holistic health practitioners got attacked. We all got attacked. Some of us got killed. I mean, Dr. Sebi is now no longer with us. Many of us were killed. And go ahead on and hit the subscribe and all of that. Were found dead in our offices. So at the time, I had my radio show on AM 590, Biomed RX Radio, and I was speaking the good truth about taking care of our children and not trusting the whole vaccine industry and whatnot. And I got death threats. I was attacked illegally. I was attacked in many ways. I had two of my channels taken off YouTube. I had my PayPal account attacked. I mean, there's a lot. I went through a lot with this. So hopefully what we're seeing right now with Robert Kennedy is going to represent a change in the way we view holistic health and the way we view health in general. I think paying attention to our diet has a lot to do with it. I think paying attention to our diet is very important. I'm not really comfortable right now with us receiving so much food from China, which is an enemy nation or an adversary nation. And I don't think it's very wise to allow your adversaries or your enemies to touch your food supply. I don't think that's really a wise thing to do. But nevertheless, one of the things that I've spoken about a lot in my biometrics videos, biometrics TV videos, is cleansing of the pineal gland. Now, the pineal gland sits right in the center of the brain, and the pineal gland has is associated with many aspects of thought and feeling and personality, character. It has a lot to do with your personality. It has a lot to do with who you are. The pineal gland has been known as the third eye or the seat of the soul. It has to do with compassion and emotion and just basically connecting with other people. I invite you to study the pineal gland and find out exactly how valuable it is. Well, through the fluoride in our water and through fluoride in toothpaste and other toxins, other heavy metals and other toxins in our environment, many of us have calcified pineal glands without realizing it. And I have a lot of videos on my channels, especially on BioMedRx TV, that discuss decalcifying your pineal gland. Your pineal gland. You can decalcify your pineal gland with haritaki. Haritaki, Haritaki, is also known as Kadukai Podi in India. And it is the dried fruit of the Terminalia chibula plant. The dried fruit of the Terminalia chibula plant. It is very good for cleansing. It's a very bitter powder, but it's very good for cleansing the brain, the pineal gland especially, and all of the brain, as well as the digestive tract and the bloodstream and the body in many respects. I've done videos on using haritaki. I've got videos about using haritaki to manifest wealth. If you rub it on your gums on a daily basis, they say that it will manifest wealth. Well, if you have the strength, I think it's kind of like taking a cold shower. If you have the strength to put up with the bitter flavor of haritaki every morning, I imagine it would build character, kind of like the way it builds character if you take a cold shower every morning and you just deal with that stoic shock, right? But I don't know. Either way, I highly recommend getting yourself some haritaki. You can order it from India on eBay or Amazon or wherever, and start taking it. Start taking just a little bit, just a teaspoon every day. You're going to have lucid dreams, and you're going to find yourself melting down. You're going to find yourself becoming more of who you were when you were a child. The child is going to come out. Your inner child is going to come out. And this is just my anecdotal advice. I mean, I'm not an expert on it, but I have been taking haritaki for many years. You're going to get lucid dreams, and a little bit of compassion is going to come out, right? Because you're going to cleanse that pineal gland. It makes me very sad that we live in a society where we're inundated with heavy metal toxins. We've got chemtrails being sprayed above us. The future looks bright. Let's just put it that way. The future looks bright. It looks like we're going to be able to shine the light on a lot of things that have really done a lot of harm to humanity. So, without further ado, let's get on to my neurofeedback session, because it's already 10:15 a.m. and I want to get the day started. This is the Peak Performance Protocol. So I do intend on getting into the gym. You can see I tore my bicep here, so I'm rebuilding it. See how it's all bunched up here, right? I'm rebuilding it, and this one is nice and fat. Anyway, I'd like to get what I call a perfect day for the Peak Performance Protocol, but it takes a long time, and it takes a convergence of a lot of coincidences. where I can get up in the morning, take my supplements, do my training, do my neurofeedback training, make it into the gym, do my weightlifting, do my running.
Supermodels need a daily dose of nutrients to help make life more super. Biomed RX Supplements is making it easy to get exactly what you need. From kids to seniors, they've got something for everyone. Pretty cool, right? Check out their products at biomedrxsupplements.com.
As I was saying, do my running, then do my swimming. I like to swim about a half mile, and then make it back home to do work at home. It's already 10:17 in the morning, and I haven't gotten my neurofeedback done, so that's all part of it, right? But thank you, and I'm going to go ahead and switch us over. I like that music. I love that music. But I'm going to go ahead and switch us over to pop. There we go. Silence. Silence. All right, now here we are in Signet once more again. And I'm going to do, well, we're on synchrony. I'm selecting myself, as you can see, as the patient. We can slide up to 40 hertz. And we can arrow up to 50 hertz. So I'm arrowing up to 50 hertz. Now you can see where I have my probes. This is F3 and F4, the frontal lobe, not F1 and F2. This is F3 and F4. And I'm training to the parietal lobe, right? P3 and P4. Okay, F3 and F4 pretty much have to do with procrastination. Maybe it's because it sits directly in between the somatosensory band and the frontal cortex. Perhaps, I don't know. It's not an exact science, and I don't know. But I do know that this training is very effective for organization and for procrastination. It's very effective for being able to organize things, planning and organizing, and it's very effective to deal with procrastination. So once again, we're starting our session. Now you can see my graphs. Remember, every time you hear a gong, that's called a reward. And that reward happens when both hemispheres of my brain are operating in synchrony with each other at the target frequency, which is 50 hertz. As you can hear, there are many gongs happening while I'm talking to you. And many neuroscientists and physicians don't even believe that the brain is capable of functioning in synchrony at 50 hertz. And here I am demonstrating it to you right now live. So anyway, without further braggadocio, let me get back to my training. I've had synchrony sessions in the procrastination protocol and had to cut my session short because I couldn't resist the urge to do things that I had been putting off. That's how effective this protocol is against procrastination. And I'm sure you can see my brain activity now that I'm talking to you going crazy. And it'll calm down again when I begin training, when I go back. The red line on the graphs on the right are my deltas. So you can see when fatigue and sleepiness overtakes me when the deltas start rising. I have a big monitor, so when you see me looking up like that, it's because I'm looking at the screen you see below me. Biometrics, may I help you?
Yes, hi, this is Fred at Paradise Valley Hospital.
Hi.
Getting a call from Mecca.
Yes, we're calling to do the testing on your isolated power systems.
Which one?
The isolated power panels, you may have them in the OR or cath lab or,
Oh,
yeah,
you mean,
the wall panels that alarm when you plug in something that's unsafe.
isolation ground?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, who am I talking to?
This is Devin Lockett from Biomed RX. We're also known as Isolated Power System.
He used to be the one that used to do it is, DC McNamara.
Oh, I don't know
You guys
McNamara.
bought them out?
No, I don't know McNamara. I don't know anyone with that name.
Because we don't have you in our system.
Can we register as a vendor?
No. I've never heard you.
Yeah, we can send you the W-9 and the
Oh, no. Well, so you're not in our system because we have DC McNamara doing isolation.
Oh, they're still in contract with you?
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
2 hours.
Semi-annual, yeah. Sometimes you have to work while you're training, and that's okay because you can train your brain through the strain of work.
Urgent message regarding your SBA EIDL business. We believe you can reduce your SBA loan payment by up to 90%.
Sometimes you have to work while you train, and you can hear the gong still going off while I'm talking and working. So that's a well-trained brain that can achieve 50 hertz synchrony while doing other tasks. But at least you can see my brainwave activity in the charts above, right here. Let me get back in character here. All right, so that was the end of the session. You see, that was an hour basically, more or less, with a little bit of interruption, obviously, because I went ahead and had to answer the phone, take care of business. Let me see here. Yeah, why not? All right, so let's get back to the big screen. All right, so there it is. Now, how do I feel after training? I feel great. I feel energized. I feel alive. I feel alert. I feel sharp. Most of the time when I'm doing this procrastination protocol, I actually feel like doing stuff that I've been putting off. I actually feel like stopping procrastination, right? It actually puts an end to procrastination. The the paste for neurofeedback is water soluble, but of course alcohol is better. It's a better solvent than water, so it's easier to remove. The thing is about the pineal gland. I believe that, of course, I have a lot of hats, and one of them is a tinfoil hat. So I do believe in some conspiracy theories, but I do believe that the calcification of our pineal glands is the result of an intentional effort, and what it has resulted in is a lot of scumbaggery, a lot of people behaving like scumbags, having a low-class philosophy in life, wanting to get over on people. We haven't been able to connect with each other. The dating scene is totally screwed up in the United States. I mean, we can blame it on apps and the digital culture, the digital age, but I think it's something more than that. I believe that there has been a deliberate disruption to our chemical reality, our chemical selves, and I believe a lot of that has affected the way we interact with each other. We're not connecting with each other. If the pineal gland is not producing enough serotonin, okay, which is produced in the pineal gland, then we don't connect with others. We lose. One of the first things we lose is the ability to recognize someone's emotions by their facial expressions. And that's a key component to communication, right? You have to be able to empathize. You have to be able to recognize what emotions a person is feeling by their expressions. And when you are deficient in serotonin, then that's one of the first things that you lose. So when you get into a conflict with another person, you are into yourself with blinders on. They are into themselves with blinders on, and you spiral downward into chaos and confusion because you don't empathize with each other. It's getting real. You see my cat over here, right? He doesn't care if I'm live. He just wants to go outside, and I think I'm going to let him go outside. But all of that having been said, I want everyone to have a wonderful day. I'm going to be going live again, I guess, because I am headed to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym, and today's Wednesday, so I really only have a couple of hours to work out before Kai gets out of school at 2:30, and then he'll join me at the gym because his school is right across the street from the gym. Okay, Skiril, I'm going to let you out. So I want everyone to stay kind. As you know, kind is not only the new sexy, kind is the only sexy. I want everyone to stay blessed, and I want everyone to stay healthy. Remember, we are all God's children, and try to put a little compassion and love in your heart in spite of your calcified pineal gland. All right? And I'll probably see you guys later on when I go swimming. That's right. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and comment. Let us know how we're doing. All right. Thanks for watching Biomed RX TV.
gold-label quality Biomed RX CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Biomedric's Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.